Here from the National Weather Service office in Phoenix, I'm meteorologist Jared Heil with a briefing on the chances for strong to severe storms on this Friday, September 2nd. We do have clear skies across the area late this morning, but we are destabilizing the atmosphere. There is some wind energy available, and that's why we do expect to see isolated to scattered storms bubbling up later on this evening, and the ingredients are in place for perhaps some severe weather. The Storm Prediction Center has us in a level 2 or slight risk in yellow, including Phoenix along the I-10 corridor all the way out to Blythe and up toward Parker. This is for mainly strong gusty winds, and a severe wind gust is over 58 miles per hour. So we'll talk about the odds of that occurring here very shortly. One thing to keep in mind, not all areas will see rain, not all areas will see storms, but those storms that develop have a higher potential than normal today to produce those strong wind gusts, lots of lightning, and again, the blowing dust potential. So this map shows you in orange. Another way to look at things is where we really expect to see the highest chance of those storms developing. And you can see it's mainly north of I-8, including the I-10 corridor. As I said, Phoenix, Wickenburg, even up into Gila County, you're in the marginal severe risk, but we do expect to see some storms developing there first for you folks in Globe, for example, before they descend off the mountains and into the lower deserts and perhaps the Phoenix metro. Some of the probabilities here, 15% risk of 60 mile per hour gusts at Phoenix, Casa Grande, and Parker, but the highest risk of 35 mile per hour greater winds actually in Globe and Phoenix, where those storms will be first before they push off to the west and southwest. The timing here, mainly between in Gila County as early as 2 or 3 o'clock this afternoon, ending earliest for you folks in the early evening. Phoenix, 4, 5, 6 o'clock, and then ending early to mid-evening. And then La Paz and Yuma counties, those storms may arrive a little bit later, 6, 7 o'clock, ending by midnight. Southeast California, those chances for severe wind gusts tail off pretty quickly, but some blowing dust is possible from any thunderstorm outflows. Just because we're not expecting to see widespread flash flooding because these storms will be pushing along pretty quickly doesn't mean that an isolated location could pick up very heavy rain rates and see flash flooding. So it's a secondary threat, but anytime we see storms in the desert southwest, that potential for locally heavy rain and isolated flash flooding is always with us. Current watches, warnings, and advisories in tan is a dust advisory, roughly Pinal County westward, including Metro Phoenix, all the way over to the Colorado Valley. This is where we think the highest risk is for blowing dust or dust storm conditions today. Not all of these areas will see blowing dust, but it's where the chance is highest. In Phoenix, purple there, that's the excessive heat warning that returns tomorrow for the Labor Day weekend. And we still have the excessive heat warning across the Colorado Valley westward into California right through the weekend as well. Rainfall. Yeah, not a lot of areas going to see widespread rain. Those that do, it could add up in a hurry, but it's going to be on an isolated basis. This is the 7-day rain forecast in a lot of areas. Again, not seeing too much in the rain bucket. Temperatures, the other concern, right through the weekend. 108 to 110 here in Phoenix. This is dangerous type heat. We're getting toward the end of our hottest time of the year. So just bear in mind, if you're going to be outdoors, take it easy. Frequent water breaks, seek shade, get inside if you're not feeling well. We do expect to see a lot of dry time this weekend, a lot of intense sunshine. And again, if you're going to be out, just really be careful during the hottest time of the day from roughly 10 o'clock in the evening through sunset. Perhaps a slight tailing off of temperatures by the later part of next week. So here at the NWS Phoenix, on our social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter especially, we'll keep you updated on the chances of those storms developing. And again, once they develop, keep you apprised of those tracks and any warnings that are issued. Have a great Labor Day weekend from all of us here at the NWS Phoenix.